Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Saka here, and welcome back to another episode of Europa Universalis 4. And when we last left off, we were dealing with these unruly estates. You can see that the nobility still controls modern-day Scotland and Ireland, and we have a little bit of development to take from them. They are holding 29%. I kind of want to get that down to 15 or so. So our sweep-up army will be doing some business here, marching through, taking care of some of the highest held nobility provinces, 1.6, and I believe over here in Ireland there was a couple more 1.5s for sure. The 2.2 in we'll take that as well, and 2.4 in Mead. So, you know, a couple good provinces we can take without upsetting them too awful much. Now, they're extremely disloyal, but once the generalship goes away in 1603, their influence will drop. We can, grant them a diet, improve their loyalty a bit, and all is well. As well as, we were fabricating claims here on Denmark. They control a few more provinces in the Lubeck trade node, specifically Skarborg, Gange, and Bleking, all in Lubeck. We want that for sure. I believe we have the rest of them, yeah, so this is where the Lubeck trade node ends along this border. In fact, we actually have a little bit more in the North Sea, and I believe we have all the way up to there, don't we? Yes, we do. So really, all we want from Denmark are these three provinces here, and we can basically, and we can take Fenn and Lolland as well. Holy crap, that's what we need to do. We can spend some time getting some more claims on these islands as well. That way it lowers our Diplo responsibility, because if I remember correctly, I mean, we were okay on Diplo. High King Octavius is really, really good in military. Now, our heir, who has a very strong claim, sucks. There's no other way to put it. I believe I made him, yes, a leader in an army. So if we are going to war against Denmark, we'll want to put him in harm's way, and I think he's leading these 30,000 here. No, he isn't. All right, so if we are to speed along the demise of our heir, let's put him in charge of this noble suppression army. And how fitting would it be if our heir got killed by noble rebels, huh? We were working on some more colonies over here, and one thing that I wanted to do is we have a vassal here, Pomtuck, and we were going to integrate them, yes, if I remember correctly. We need 190 opinion. I remember something about integration. So the Mohicans, which are, right here, we wanted to integrate them diplomatically. We need to get them up to 190, and improved relations is up at 176. They force vassalized us. It may be, let's see, if we want them up to 190, we need 30. It may be about 10 years or so before we can peacefully integrate them while we work on colonizing the rest of this. Looks like we can also start getting a claim. No, I don't believe we can. Fabricate a claim on a neighboring province. I believe that is the 13 colonies. Now, if the 13 colonies are working on claims on these guys, then more power to them. But what I kind of wanted to do was look at the geographical map mode for the colonial and trade regions. So all of this is colonial Eastern America. I kind of wanted to get into colonial Louisiana and get another colonial subject going, because America might be getting too big for their britches. I mean, they have 201 development, and that's 20 liberty desire. It looks like, just move the decimal point to the left, and you got it. So they could have, say, 500 development and still be loyal. But I kind of want to start working on the Choctaw, Chickasaw, Osage, Caddo, Wichitas, all of those guys there. So as soon as we get a free colonist, we'll start working down here. Let's see, 4, a 3, a 5 in Biloxi, Mississippi. And I believe Biloxi is going to be in the other trade. Yes. in the other region. So it doesn't touch the 13 colonies, and it will allow us to get a claim on Choctaw, and we can go whoosh, and then start making our way up north in colonial Louisiana. So that seems like a good thing. We are also working on curtailing the estates, the nobility, but we can't do that for 4 more years. And, you know, a lot of stuff to do, a lot of stuff on the works, and I've been babbling enough. Let's go ahead and go speed 3 and work on the next nobility. At the end of the month, we should get a recovery tick, and we wanted to head down to Meade, is where we wanted to go. Hopefully there is plenty of supply here. Yeah, it would have been easier or safer to move these guys in groups of 2 and then get them on to Meade, but we will work on revoking the nobility here in just a moment. As soon as our army gets set, we'll revoke. Boom, noble rebels. We'll wipe them out quick, fast, and in a hurry, and if we're lucky, our heir will get got too. All right, so a massive stack wipe there. What is that going to do for us here? 27, and we had another 2% here, I believe, in Connacht. Let me take a look here at the estates. Yeah, 1.3, 2.2, Taud. So let's get these guys on over there. We'll suppress some more noble rebels. Hopefully we'll be able to fabricate another claim on Denmark. The islands there. All right, Taud Mappen. Oh no, Wampanoag. Civil war in the Mamluks. That sucks. All right, so the uprising killed 2 of our people. Another revolt there. We've revoked that province. Bam, 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 bam. George is still alive, isn't he? Crap. Well, can't win them all. We won the battle, but ultimately lost the war. All right, 25%. What other big percentages are? 1.6 is pretty big. I don't believe there are any 2.0s left. So Cork looks like our next one. Colonies are coming in nice and well. All right, minorities flock to Wampanoag. All right, 400 population Wampanoag would make that really good. And for the next 24 years, the local missionary strength goes down. I mean, we're okay. You know, religious... In fact, I think that's the 13 colonies problem, if I'm not mistaken. Wampanoag was going to be right there in Massachusetts. So yeah, that will be up to the 13 colonies to deal with. We'll go ahead and get that as a colony. And now that we have gotten everything there, it's blocked by a hostile fort, you say? Yes, indeed. We might need to get our transports over here, or does America have any transports? You've got 11 transports. I wonder if we can hop on the American transports and go around. We can also, if we look at our geographic map mode and look at our colonial region, looks like Quapaw, Kawasaki is part of Louisiana, and it's unclaimed. We can get there. What's the development around here? 5 development there, 5 development there, and an inland center of trade, Tamoria. All right, 2,000 rebels, though, but we've got 3,000 ready to go. Yeah, Tamora. Go there, and let's see, 2,000 distance from our closest unblockaded core province. So we almost... Man, that sucks. Because these are going to be part of the 13 colonies. It's a shame that we can't take one of these provinces from them. I wonder, can we can sell a province, but we can't buy a province. So 2,000 away. We can send them to Florida, Yugstaka, Chatot, Biloxi. We can actually get to Biloxi. We can get all the way over here. So colonial range is 638, but it's not over here. All right, so any good centers of trade over here? A 3, a 3. Any along the river? We can't send them there. And that's a hostile fort there. Yeah, I think we need to send our transports over so we can land in Biloxi. Get that cord. It won't be a part of the 13 colonies. And then we will have colonial range to hop up and get that inland center of trade and work our way down. All right. Sounds like a plan, Stan. Let's go ahead and get our transports over here. Our massive navy. And we'll meet you... These guys are going to be marching that away, but we can't get to Biloxi. Let's meet you down in Delaware. I believe that our ships can be there. That way we don't have as much travel time on the sea. All 48 ships head to Delaware, if you please. We'll dock up. And then we'll get them to Biloxi, Mississippi. And start a brand new colonial region. Should be fine. Hopefully our spy network keeps building. In the meantime, let's go ahead and top off relations with Aquitaine. Seems fine. And then we'll go ahead and top off relations with Hungary. That way we can play nice, and it won't take them forever to come back. All right, our boys are in Delaware. Our bold 3,000 troops. Hopefully America, the 13 colonies, are starting to colonize up through here, because I'm tired of doing all the heavy lifting around here. I would like to focus on something else, for sure. All right, where are our ships? I hope you all are enjoying your time in Delaware, because you are heading to the swamp, and it's going to be nasty. You're going to need a change of your underwear. All right, we've got plenty of money now for province improvements. We'll go ahead and pause it. Churches don't make sense as of now. Workshops, one workshop kind of makes sense right there. As far as trade power, the 2 marketplaces make sense. And probably that marketplace there. Get all the 30s. That way we can get some trade power up. Manufacturing in Maine makes sense, as well as Ugofni. And pretty soon, we should be okay. So there's military tech. There is no institutions penalty, and I'm wondering when the next institution's going to be. It's going to be next year. The year is 1600. Cornwall is not an island. Cornwall is the capital province, the English Channel. So it looks like the global trade is going to spawn in Cornwall. And that's going to be very beneficial for us because it's going to get to our lands very quickly, and we can embrace it. We don't really have any outlying territory. I mean, Iceland, but those are very low development. So the institution will spread in our main developed areas first, which is all well and good. These will go away when the 13 colonies accepts them. So yeah, next year, global trade will be a thing. But for now, we've got enough military points, and if our ruler were to die tomorrow, we would be up the creek. So I think I will take the extra artillery shock, fire, the artillery fire and shock, the extra combat with, the chambered demi cannon, we'll get those upgraded, training fields, outstanding. Because I don't think we have a military idea group. No, military idea group is done. So we'll do it. And now we have an outdated unit type. We'll go ahead and get the chambered demi cannon up and running and reinforced. Thankfully, we're at peace, so those cannons should be able to reinforce very well. Then we're working on waiting. Here they come. 48 ships pulling into harbor, into Delaware. We'll give you the monthly tick to repair here. 13 colonies gain 5 tariff value. We'll tax it. I kind of feel like real life Great Britain, you know? Tax it. Stamp back. There we go. Get on the ships. You all head to Mobile Bay. And we're going to disembark and get to Biloxi. Go ahead and send our colonists that way. Our troops should be down there along the coast to meet them. And then we can start fabricating on the Choctaw as soon as that's up. Boom, global trade, January 1600. Goods have been moved across continents since antiquity, where this was previously limited to a set of routes of India and China along the Silk Road is now a greater network. The discovery of Americas, local trade routes, silver mine in the Andes is boxed in Europe to China, southeastern trade sphere. So we gain, because we are the spawn point of global trade, 100 of each point, 20 prestige, countries that have not fully embraced, and then local trade power. Boom. So let's take a look at the institution spread. Age of Reformation is ending in 121 months. So the next age is going to be the age of, let's see, Age of Absolutism. Okay. Since we don't have the DLC, that's not going to really affect us any, but it's nice to know the ages. But yeah, we'll be getting into the next age fairly quickly. Looking at our institutions, though, make sure it did spawn in Cornwall. Global trade, it spawned in York. So right there in the center of our lands, we should start to be getting, yeah, a lot of global trade. Printing press, stock exchange, interesting. Yeah, 0.37s around there, 0.35s, 0.48s. It's going to be a good time. 0.9 even, so yep, global trade is spreading to ourselves, and we can try to keep that away from everybody. But now everyone's going to start getting that tech penalty, so it's a good thing that we embraced it now. There's Cuba with 11,000 troops, 17 ships. Cuba is doing the good work. Holy Roman Empire. Oh my goodness. We are the head of the Holy Roman Empire. Octavius I of Great Britain is the new emperor. We can revoke the electorate against Austrian Trial. Declaring war will greatly upset other electors. Take capital lines in Munich. Empire is now one province stronger. Caligari has been added to the HRE by Sardinia. Holy crap, we're the emperor. Imperial authority. Wow. HRE map mode? Is it because we had land up here? I have never been the Holy Roman Emperor before, but does that give us claims on Cologne after all of this time? If we take claims for ourselves, this may be the opportunity we were looking for. Although, of course, the other electors would probably be upset that the Emperor is taking on territory. And it kind of sucks because if any of these guys get in war, we're going to be automatically, like, called in to protect. That kind of sucks. Anywho, we were working on Biloxi, Mississippi. Get to Mississippi, please. 162 days. As soon as they disembark, we'll send our ships back to the mainland. All right, diplomatic tech cost reduction or diplomatic tech cost increase. So that is the colonial range and all that other stuff. I wasn't really planning on building any more heavy or light ships. Maybe just transports, and it's only for 10 years. I'll take the naval tech reduction, and we can actually now take diplomacy tech. Nice. 318. That's what I'm talking about. All right, ships are ready to dock. I think they can go ahead and make the channel crossing. Go ahead and park back in London, if you please. All right, the fall of Kyoto. The fall of the shogunate. With the fall of Kyoto, the Emperor of Japan is no longer protected by the shogunate. How do we know about Japan? I guess that's just a world event, but we've never seen Japan. Don't have anything to do with them. You can demand Austria and Verona return unlawful territory. We've lost Casus Belli against Powhatan. Yeah, that's going to be an Emperor action down here, isn't it? Actions. No diplomats to send. Let's come back from Aquitaine. All right. Oh, that's not the unlawful territory. Demand unlawful territory to the Empire. Verona. Return Heidelberg to the Holy Roman Empire. Is now owned by Cologne. Sweet. And then Austria. Wait for our diplomat to get back. They won't do it. So does this give us a casus belli against Austria? Since he will refuse to return the things? And would Hungary join? Let's take a look. Your enemies. They're rivals. I mean, it gives us a reason to go beat up on Austria. But I don't think we want to go beating up on Austria. We kind of want to focus on, you know, building claims on Lolland and Finn and working into the Lubeck trade node. Ferrara. No casus belli. Everyone would defend. Aragon, Genoa, and Aquitaine would come to the rescue, though. Luxembourg. Yeah, we might be able to sneak that province away. It would help the English Channel node. Yeah, let's build some spy network. See if we can build some spy network against Ferrara. All right, Commandant Horatio Gilbert has died. Our military guy. All right, so discipline is good. We don't need, morale is good. Fort defense we don't really need. And land force limit we don't need. I think the discipline guy would be good. Or the morale would be good. This guy's younger. We'll have him for longer. Go ahead and get one of those. I can't believe this 72-year-old is still hanging on here. All right, so we revoke this from the... Oh, we were going to revoke it from the nobility. Boom. Noble regiments. Our heir is alive and well, yes? Crap. All right. I mean... It would be nice to have a casus belli against Austria. Let's go ahead and come back from Hungary. Demand the unlawful territory, and when he refuses, we may get a casus belli. Return Rendsburg. We have gained the Imperial Liberation casus belli against Austria. Aragon royal marriage is over. Now, if we were to go to war with Austria on the 20th of July. Let's see, lose. Oh yeah, we'll gain army tradition. We don't need naval tradition. We just use our ships to really transfer back and forth. All right, so if we use the Imperial Liberation casus belli, Tuscany would not defend. Ferrara would defend St. George. Genoa, Aragon, and Provence. Hungary. You've got a lot of debt. Otherwise, you would join. If we could separate peace out Ferrara, Ferrara would join in the war. If we could get, like, a claim on Ferrara, although we're not going to co-belligerent Ferrara. If we did Ferrara's down here. If we did co-belligerent Ferrara, who else would he be pulling in? Provence, Austria, Sardinia, and Luxembourg. If we were to declare war on Austria... Man, Aquitaine, though. Aquitaine, why are you allied to Ferrara? I wish we could tell you to stop it. Austria, Aragon, Genoa, Tlemcen, and the Company of St. George. So why are you on their side, I wonder? Oh, because you're allied with Austria. Well, it looks like Austria's getting wrecked by Pretender rebels anyway. All right, so we'll keep working on that claim. Biloxi, Mississippi has its first 10 people. Outstanding. 140 per year, 25% chance of new settlers. We're not Defender of the Faith, don't care. Did Verona? Confirm. Well, we got Casus Belli against Verona now. Now, Verona is going to be a tough nut to crack. They're, you know, right in this little cubby hole. It's interesting. Interesting indeed. Royal marriage from Aragon. We'll accept. Nice. Nincompoop is a full colony. So, because we don't have... Do we have the range now? No, we don't have full core. So we could work on another province for the 13 colonies, which we might as well. Start surrounding the Iroquois a bit. That's a 5. That's a 5. Do we have... Oh, that's a 10. Yes, indeedy. Send you there. Crap, we're going to need our transports to get there. Crap. Transports, have you made it? You have. Well, sorry, but I need you to come back to Massachusetts, if you please. And we're just going to need them to park up here. It'll be 200 days until the colonist gets there, so that should be more than enough time. But 10 development, you better be believing. Cusco. Eruption of Hyena Patina. The Peruvian volcano. So that's Cusco getting wrecked. Good job, Cusco. All right, so we're working on Biloxi. That should give us, once we get that full core there, colonial range to get to Mora and start working on the interior. Then we can start getting a claim on the Choctaw and working our way up through there. Should be nice. All right, 26 spy network strength against Denmark. We need 30 for our next claim. Once we get the claim, Zealand. And we've lost it against Cologne. That's fine. We're getting bigger fish to fry. Hopefully we can cross the spy network strength of 30 cap here this month. The Emperor is dead, so there's going to be a new elector. We gain 10 imperial authority, stability drop. There's our ruler. And nice, George II. What is with these crappy heirs? That's a 211 and a 211. Man. Well, our ruler is going to be put in charge here. Are you still in charge? Yes, you are. We're going to find some more noble rebels to squash. 24%. I tell you what. Military strength is going to go down a bit here. I'm just glad we were reelected, you know. What's the first enactment? 8 being for, 21 against. Yeah. I'll have to... I wasn't planning on being the... What am I looking for? Estates. The estate map mode. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. I wasn't planning on being the Holy Roman Emperor. Let's just say that. I had no clue that we were going to get elected. I didn't know it was possible. So I am completely out of my league when it comes to what to do as the Holy Roman Emperor. But I'll take a look at it. 1.6s. A lot of 1.6s, 1.3s. We'll do these two 1.5s. Get them down a bit. Hopefully our ruler dies. We'll be in sort of a Regency Council. But our Regency Council might actually be better than our current leader. Who knows? Nice. Get thee gone, good sir. Provence, no. I know we've suffered casualties, but that's just sort of the way it's going to be. Wow, already 200 colonists in Biloxi. That's really good. Nobility, arise. Should be fine. Only 821 troops. Has our ships arrived in Massachusetts yet? No. Almost, though. Then we can get up to Andronogan. All right, 1.3, 1.6s, and 1.5s. Yeah, we'll head to Lothian. And we'll work on that. Kind of province improvements has any stood out? Now, we don't need manpower. 0.26s. Lower state maintenance a bit. Manufactories, we got a 29 there in Alcinon. We'll go ahead and do that. And once these guys get to Lothian, they can go up to Perth and Inverness. Hi, nobility. Bam. For the cause. And what is our estates looking like now? 20? We'll be getting them down soon enough. And then on to Inverness. And then in a few years, the generalship will drop. Nice. Okay, so is that good enough for the nobility? I believe it is. And then 20% drops off in 1603. That will allow us to curtail the nobility. There's enough supply limit here. No, there's not. Where is their supply limit for this stack? In Ayrshire. These guys will head to Ayrshire. Might be better to get them over here in Denmark. Get plenty of cannons over, you know. All right, these 4K, get on the transport. Transport, come out into Massachusetts Bay. On the transport, you all start marching there. And as soon as these 48 are done, or as soon as these ships are... Sweet. All right, you guys come back to mainland and get these guys. I think I do want to get them on the front with Denmark so we can do a lot of carpet sieging. Head on over to... No, let's just go to Ayrshire. Keep these troops here and let them regain. How's Biloxi coming along? Well, Sardinia, nope. Yeah, 140 per year. We're at 300 settlers. We're getting some more settlers here. How are things with the Mohicans? So I think we can improve relations up to the point where we can start to vassalize them. So I'll do that. There's 40 on the spy network strength. Our next claim can be got. Let's fabricate the claim on Lolland. There we go. We can now take Lolland. And then we'll be working to take Finn. Although, once our troops come over from Ayrshire, and we can start getting like a massive siege stack going, then we might just declare war in the next episode on Denmark before the rest of our claims expire. A new pope. Congratulations, Pope man. Attached to the transport, get thee to Brotsburg? Yeah, Brotsburg can hold you. Oh, nice. Colonial enthusiasm. I'll take it. You guys can go ahead and march on over to Lothian. And then our transports will meet them there. We'll be staging. Akershus can hold the rest. Brotsburg can hold the rest. And then we'll just do a massive carpet siege from west to east. These 12 stacks should be good to siege these two down. There's no fort, so it'll be quick, fast, and in a hurry. All right, U-48. Go ahead and stage. We don't want Defender of the Faith. I imagine our force limit is growing as well. Just out of sheer curiosity. Yeah, we can hold 159. We might invest in some more cannon, especially when we curtail the noble rebels. We'll have our income back. Go to Holland, please. Yeah, Holland will have enough supply limit. Norway finally embraced the Renaissance. That is absolute nuts. All right, so we'll keep our ships here because we'll want to run that blockade. Looks like they've only got 13 ships. Internal conflicts there. All right, so our ships will repair. Our troops are ready to go and full. We've got 2 colonies going. Gain some mercantilism. Yeah, Cuba, you know, they're a part of us. Shouldn't be bad. Bohemia's a new rival. Yeah, even with 10 Liberty Desire, they're fine. They're fine. Oh, war. Chickasaw and the Choctaw are going to war. We'll definitely want to have these guys ready to go. Gain money or gain a 1 skill, production efficiency, natural scientist following the Reformed faith at half costs and prestige. Well, we don't need money. The production efficiency guy, a skill 1 production efficiency guy at half price. What are we running now in our court? We're running I mean, we could save money over the long haul. We could boot George William. All right, sure. Now he's reformed. Yeah. There we go. Boot him, and then get the half-price production efficiency guy. 0.9 monthly. Ambrose Herbert. There you go. We're going to start saving money over the long haul there. All right. Penal colony established in Androscoggin. So that's right here. All right. Sounds good. So local unrest goes up, but the settler increases goes up, or we lose 10 admin. We've got enough for the unrest. The 4K should be good. Sounds good. Set it up. We'll gain local settlers. We want this 10 development province as fast as possible, even though it'll go to probably the 13 colonies. But it's still better for us in the long run, I believe. Ports are blockaded, probably by pirates. I don't care. Diplomatic insult against Austria. Well, sorry about your loss there. Papal influence. Let's go ahead and buy in some chance to get a cardinal. So 18.7 with 7 cardinals. Shouldn't take too awful long to get 50 papal influence. We've got 45 spy network strength against Ferrara. All right, fabricate a claim on Artisan. Nice. Conquest Casus Belli. Come back from Ferrara if you please. And we'll see what that's going to do. So if we declare war, Hungary and Provence won't join. Aragon, Genoa, and Aquitaine would. So would Luxembourg, Sardinia, Austria, and Provence. That would be pretty big just for one. I don't know if I like that or not. All right, improve relations is up on these guys. They're plus 200. We'll annex them. So here we'll start working on the annexation process. We'll come on back from improvement. And it looks like maybe 10 months until they are fully integrated, which will be fine. We won't have to worry about our relationship slot that's being taken up. Yeah, the Mohican will go away. And yeah, everything's clever. That's a 22 stack of Osage, Chickasaw, Creek. They're in a pretty big war. Choctaw. Defender against the Chickasaw conquest of Chickasaw. So they're fighting right there. It's pretty big. When does this end? All right, so it does look like it went away. Indeed. Granted generalship has expired. We can take the decision to curtail the nobility. We lose 3 stab, 25 prestige, but the nobility and power is removed. So we'll do that and then quickly buy up our prestige here, or some stab. 104, 104, gets a positive 1. And now the nobility are no longer in charge. They've got 58% influence, but now their loyalty should be ticking up. I know there's disloyal estates, but that's okay. Control provinces is 28. And then base is 20. So they will always have 20 influence. And it's a good thing we did seize all of that land, because now their nobility is low enough that we can like start clicking buttons and getting some influence up. Not 100. I've learned my lesson on that. Oh, Cologne insulted us. Boo-hoo-hoo. But I think we are all set for the next episode, ladies and gentlemen. Our next claim on Denmark is going to be at 35. You know what? We'll go ahead and do that before I forget, because I know good and well I'm going to forget. And then we'll be caught out. Lenape. Oh, yeah. Huh. Well, that should have expired. That's part of the 13 colonies. But I know I would forget about the spy network strength. I would forget the claim on Finn, and I would just go to it. All right, so next month, we can get the claim on Denmark for Finn. We'll have all of these territories claimed that we want from the Lubeck trade node, the perfume industry. Trace with Verona is over, and please don't get caught. Boom, 35.87. Fabricate the claim on Finn, if you please. And now we are ready to go to war with Denmark, ladies and gentlemen. If we were to go to war, who would defend? That indeed is the question. And a question for another time. It looks like the game has crashed. So that is going to do it for me. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in. And in the meantime, I'll go ahead and play from the last autosave and get us back up to where we were. Take care.